Hi there, it's Mark from Coach Logic. We often get asked by players and coaches, how do I allow my players, or how do I as a player, create my own individual codes, do my own analysis in a game? And the best way to do this is through the playlist functionality. Okay, the first bit of advice on this though is make sure you've got all the game coded. You've got all the moments clipped up in the match. And the best way to do that is to have an attack button and a defense button. Just make sure the whole thing's covered for all the different moments. Obviously, that could be in possession, out of possession, whatever you fancy, but make sure the whole game's covered with those buttons. Then the player can search for the different areas of the match. For example, if the player comes in and wants to watch the lineouts because they know they're involved in that aspect of it, and please add your own context to your own sport here, they can click on the lineouts. And if they see one that they're effective in, like this one from a number 6, or not effective, that might be the case, they can grab that clip and they can add it to their playlist. So add to playlist. And at this point, create a new playlist and call it their name or whatever they want to call it. Keep it private and create and confirm. Okay, so that clip is now in that playlist and I can start to personalize that afterwards. The other way to do it is instead of searching for areas, you can just watch the game. So let's just go to the next kind of kickoff area here as an example. So I could just be watching the game. And then if I see something that I'm involved in that I want to add to my playlist, I can just click on the relevant clip. Okay, so you just got tackled there, but I want to add that to my playlist. I've got an option here. I can either use the kickoff button here, which will capture that, or I could use the longer attack button if it ran out with that area. But because it's part of this kickoff, I'll just use that and I'll add this to a playlist as well. Confirm. And I can just keep going through that process. So in this same attack, let's just see if anything else comes up. I'm just going to skip through. And this is the number 6 on the end here. And he's going to get to this ruck, make a difference. Again, maybe I want to put that part in. So I'll look down. I've got some ruck buttons here, but just to make sure, I'm going to click the attack button overall. And I'm going to add that full clip to my playlist. Confirm. So I've got 3 clips in there now. Save my analysis. Okay, the next step on this is to go to your playlist area once you've got all your clips in there. And you'll see it here on screen. If you want to add people to it, you just go to the 3 dots, go to sharing, and then you can say who you'd like to share it with. It could be a group, or it could be an individual coach within the platform. And they can have edit or just view permissions. But let's just keep it for us at the moment. In the playlist, you'll see the 3 clips that I've added here. And then what you can do is you can edit those clips to make them your own. So if I press play here, and all I really want to do is focus on that catch, and I don't need the rest of them all, I can pause it there and just drag that clip to that kind of endpoint here and just make it about the catch and the presentation of the ball. And then I can change the line out name, just put catch and presentation. Go to the next one, which is off the kickoff. And then again, I don't need this first part, so I can just move this up to the point of the kick to make it a bit shorter. And then again, once I've carried this into the contact area, I can reduce the length of the clip by just doing this. Make that my own. And again, I could call that kickoff receipt. And that's my own clip again. This is not having any impact on the original clips. This one's the same clip, but it's only a small moment within it. So I can really drag this out to that ruck. So again, just looking through, this is the ruck that I hit. That's this player here. And then drag this moment in to come into way after. So much more reduced to the end of that ruck. So that's that ruck there. Just pull it out to the end, and now I've got that ruck. Again, change the name to ruck. Okay, so that's kind of how you can do it, and then done. If you want to really get into it, you can start adding drawings to this. So sometimes the players, just to kind of say who they are, you can just use a simple drawing. For example, on this ruck one, I could add a drawing here. I could add a quick arrow pointing. And if I wanted to let people know who I am, I can add a text and just put Reese here. Okay, change the font size, and then maybe make the background color what I want. Okay, close options. So I can do this just so the coach is aware of where I'm at, and then they can follow play. If I'm a coach, I could be given some advice on this clip once I go through the playlist, if they've been invited onto it. I could say something like, great work getting there and good impact on clearing the defender. So from here, I can add a drawing, and I can actually add a voice note on this. Excellent work getting to the ruck quickly and clearing the threat around it. Provides us with a really quick ball. Well done. And then that becomes a voice note on this clip too. And I can add drawings as well. For example, I could add a zoom drawing here just to show what I'm talking about and make it a bit clearer here. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how you can start making the analysis your own, and then the impact of that when you share it with your coach, or vice versa, when the athlete shares it with you as a coach, how you can then start to feedback on the clips they've added in. Think about tasks you can give them. Maybe it's about work-ons, maybe it's about positive moments. The playlist functionality is really helpful when allowing the players to impact their own development positively. Okay, thanks very much.